Namaste and welcome, dear soul brothers and sisters. I am Brajendra Nd from 108lsa.com. All glories to the Supreme Divine. May the OM.Love be with us. Today we want to talk about happiness. Everyone wants to be happy, but not so many really know what happiness truly is. Or more specifically, what types of happiness there are, and which of them are temporary and which are eternal. Basically, we can say there are 5 types of happiness and all types of mixtures thereof. This we know from divine revelation which comes from the Supreme Divine or Supreme Creator, and they are revealed in the Vedic literature. First of all, we are informed there that the material nature is comprised of 3 main gunas or ropes. They can also be described as the 3 fundamental principles or states of material nature. First of all, there is equilibrium, clarity, virtue, etc., and it's called sattva or purity. It is also associated with the present tense and sustenance or maintenance. When that mode or rope degenerates, it develops into rajaguna or the mode of passion, creativity associated with future, big enterprise, dreams, etc. This is the creation phase. When creation and maintenance are over, then the 3rd phase kicks in, which is described as tamaguna, or the mode of ignorance, entropy, inertia, or destruction associated with the past, that which is gone. So, in all these 3 kinds of energies, there is happiness to be found. The happiness in the lowest mode, the mode of tamagun or ignorance, is found by numbness, intoxication, deep sleep, absence of consciousness, etc. The happiness in the mode of passion or rajas is found by success, achievement, excitement, stimulation, etc., etc. And happiness in the mode of goodness or sattva is comprised of balance, equilibrium, clarity, calmness, compassion, purity, health, etc. And that the lesser you own, the happier you become, and that nature provides answers that are in line with truth, and that nature provides. These statements are true in regard to the mode of goodness or sattva gun. This is the type of pure creation which promotes clarity, calmness, equilibrium, health, etc. And this is the mode or state of consciousness which helps us to approach deeper truth. This kind of clarity will enable us to listen into our hearts and hear the voice, the signals, the symbols sent forth by our Creator in the form of Super Soul residing with us in our hearts. The Vedas reveal that when the longing for truth and the real questions of life becomes very urgent and serious in a living being, then that super soul will guide us to the pure source and even manifest in the form of a liberated spiritual teacher in front of us. It is said, Brahmanda Brahmite Kon Bhagyavan Jeev Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Beach. When we thus come in contact with the realized spiritual master, who is not making up any teaching of his own, but is handing to us the pure understanding revealed by God in the Vedas through time immemorial, through a chain of realized masters going back many thousands of years, then we can come to understand the fourth and fifth type of happiness, which is beyond this world. The fourth type of happiness is that of liberation from the three modes of material nature into the Nirgun or Brahman aspect of reality, which is devoid of any material qualities, but also devoid of spiritual qualities. This is basically the plane where we come from as conscious entities. Our happiness there is constituted of being eternal, being aware that we are eternal consciousness, and a state of freedom from any suffering. Yet there is another type of happiness, the highest type of happiness, which we have never experienced before, because if we had experience of it, we could have never come into this world of illusion and get spellbound by the three types of material happiness, or even become attracted to impersonal liberation as described in the fourth state. That fifth type of happiness is from pure divine love in relation to the Supreme Being. That divine love is completely unmotivated and only seeks to please the supreme object of love. In that eternal relation and service lies such a type of bliss that is incomparable to anything that may be experienced in this world. This is the true type of happiness that we have been created for. The potential for this happiness lies in our soul, just like the potential for a tree lies in a seed. But because it is of pure spiritual nature, it can only be awakened or kindled by the association of a realized soul, in whose soul that type of love is already fully awake. And that is described in the last line of the verse, Brahmanda Brahmite Kon Bhagyavan Jeev Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Beach. So thank you, dear brothers and sisters, for tuning in again to 108 LSA with Brajendra Nd. Your questions and comments are, as always, very welcome. Please also check the description box for further links. You are invited to support our soul services with your purchase or donation. Also, please consider sharing this video for the benefit of all. Click the like button and the subscribe button, and may the Om Love be with you. Jai Shri Radhe Shyam.